What you see here is the single-wall cave virtual reality system that we've constructed here at the Cornell Theory Center. It's based on the Electronic Visualization Laboratory's three-wall cave at the University of Chicago, Illinois. And we have interfaced it to our IBM Visualization Data Explorer software, which is what you see here. The IBM Visualization Data Explorer is a general scientific visualization package that's flowchart-like, and you can see here the boxes connected by wires, and data structures flow through these wires. And at the bottom of this particular flowchart, I've put a cave module, and that's basically a wrapper around EVL's virtual reality cave code. So creating a visual program that will work in the cave is simple as putting a single module on your user interface. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip you into the virtual environment. This is the acetylcholinesterase enzyme and acetylcholine neurotransmitter, and I have a sort of a paper airplane here which I use to navigate, and so I can just push the button and it's just like flying an airplane. And I'm going to zoom in close to this ribbon representation of the enzyme. What's particularly exciting about this molecule is that it has a deep tunnel leading to an internal cavern, which is the active site. So I'm going to pop back out into Data Explorer for a moment, and I'm going to turn on the molecular surface representation, and then we're going to fly right into that cavern. Okay. I can also turn my head and look when I get the proper icon. Okay. I can see the entrance to the cavern right here, so I'm going to fly us right into it. This is a vantage point that's just very difficult to get with any other kind of graphic system, and I was absolutely astounded when I first walked into the real cave, and I had examined this system many times before and even done a video flying into this active site, and I had never noticed the small cavity down there, which you can see here on the floor, until I just about tripped over it and fell into it in the actual virtual environment of the cave. And I think that was really only possible when you were completely surrounded by stereo images, and you get the sense that you're really there, that this object, this neurotransmitter, which is embedded in the wall of the internal cavern, is physically in that room with you. The head tracking system that I have on right now enables me to actually walk around it. So, for example, I can, you can just saw I poked my head through the wall of the cavern to look at the internal structure of the enzyme. In fact, we'll do that. Another thing which really I didn't think of trying until I had been, until I started thinking in the environment way. So let's just take a trip into the interior, and we can see the ribbon representation, the internal backbone of the protein. I'm going to turn around now and look back at where we came, and if I'm in the right place, there it is. You can actually see the acetylcholine neurotransmitter sticking out from the other side. This is a truly unique vantage point. What you might also see, some of these little spheres, which are appear to me about the size of computer monitors. You can walk up to them and sort of hold out your hands and see how big they are. Those are the so-called solvent pockets of a molecular surface. They are places where solvent can technically reside. There's room for it, but for which there's no way for the solvent to get there. So you have complete control of the X windows in my implementation of the cave module. You can actually program the user interface. You can flip buttons, as you see here, turning things on and off. For example, I can turn the ribbon representation off. And why is it not off? Oh. All right. Let's try that again. There we go.